Knowing your organizational structure. When someone are going to start a business, the first thing you need to know is what organizational structure do you want to build or to register. So it's either you will be registered as an individual or as a corporation. So for this episode, we will give you tips or factors on how to decide kung ikaw ba ay magre-register as an individual or as a corporation. So, tip number 1, the cost of formation. So, if you are going to establish a business, of course, there will be a corresponding cost for that. So, anong pinagkaiba ng cost mo kung ikaw ay isang individual and ang cost mo kung ikaw ay isang corporation? So, first, ang iisipin mo is your budget. So, magkano ba yung available fund mo o yung pera mo? So, let's say na if you are going to register an individual, it will be less costly than registering a corporation, because corporation is like building a separate entity, so you need to establish that separate entity other than yourself. But take note, not because you have a fund or marami kang pera is magtatayo ka na ng isang corporation. So first, you need to consider yung ibang factor. So dito papasok yung ating tip number 2, which is the legal liability. So legal liability, kapag magre-register tayo ng business natin, we also need to consider yung legal liability nung itatayo natin. So as I have mentioned, kapag ikaw ay isang corporation, treated ka as separate entity. So sa madaling salita, ginawa mo yung corporation hiwalay sa pangalan mo. So, ibig sabihin, yung liability mo is hanggang dun lang sa asset ng mismong corporation. Kasi nga, treated siya as separate entity. So, compared kapag ikaw ay isang individual, yung liability mo or yung tinatawag na legal liability mo is may extend yan hanggang doon sa personal asset mo as individual. Tip number 3 na kailangan natin i-consider at pinaka-importante, which is the tax implication. So, ano magiging tax mo kapag ikaw ay isang individual at ano naman yung magiging tax mo kung ikaw ay isang corporation? So, if you are an individual, your tax will be based on your income, meaning there would be a corresponding rates from 0 to 35% depending on your taxable income. So, ibig sabihin, kung mas mataas yung income mo, mas mataas din yung percentage ng tax na pinapataw sa'yo ni BIR. So, kapag ikaw naman ay corporation, dahil yung government is expected na you will earn much higher revenue or income compared to individual, a corporation is being taxed sa a fixed rate na 30%. So, that's our 3 tips in knowing the organizational structure na i-register mo. Again, you need to consider the cost, the liability, and the tax implications. But these 3 tips are not only the things that you need to consider. There are still lots of factors na kailangan mong isipin sa pagpaplano at pagde-decide na itatayo mong business. So, you just need to be knowledgeable enough so that the result of your decision will not put you in a burden, but instead help you to be more productive and successful.